Did you know your breakfast choices might be quietly sabotaging the very muscles and blood vessels that keep you strong? Exactly where it matters most? If you're over 60 and you've noticed weaker erections, low energy, or even numbness below the waist, don't rush to blame age. The real culprit might be staring at you every single morning, sitting on your breakfast table. Here's the shocking reality. The first meal you eat either supercharges blood flow to the groin or slowly strangles it. And here's what's worse. Most men are skipping one incredibly simple food that could help reverse the problem. I'm Dr. Mariah Kaiat, a men's health specialist with over 30 years of experience in urology and age-related performance decline. I've treated thousands of men across the country who thought their intimacy was fading simply because they were getting older. What we discovered together was far more hopeful. Your body wants to restore circulation to the lower body, but only if you give it the right fuel. And know that fuel isn't a little blue pill or an expensive prescription. It's hiding in 5 very specific, simple morning foods, ingredients you already know, but probably never used the right way to target male circulation. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use them. You'll discover how 5 easy breakfast ingredients can boost blood flow down there, strengthen pelvic muscle tissue, and restore confidence without side effects. Stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal a peculiar combination of these foods that is helping men feel results in less than a week. Before we dive in, if you're serious about reclaiming your vitality and improving circulation where it matters most, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss another tip made specifically for men over 60. And if this video speaks to you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. I read every single response, and your feedback helps me create content tailored to what you truly need. Ingredient number 1, plain yogurt. Nature's circulation starter. Let's start with the first food. It's probably sitting in your fridge right now. You've seen it 1,000 times, but you've never used it like this? I'm talking about plain yogurt, one of nature's most underrated powerhouses for restoring blood flow to the lower body after 60. I can't count the number of men who've sat across from me, frustrated, embarrassed, confused, wondering why things down there just aren't the same anymore. When I ask about their diet, I always get the same answer. Doc, I just have coffee in the morning. Maybe a slice of toast if I remember. Here's the problem. After 60, your body is starving for very specific nutrients the moment you wake up. And one of the richest sources of those nutrients? That humble container of plain yogurt in your fridge? You might think yogurt is just a light snack. Listen carefully. If you're a man over 60 and you're not eating plain yogurt regularly, you're missing one of nature's most effective tools for restoring blood flow and strength to the lower body. The secret is in its trifecta: probiotics, protein, and calcium. Probiotics reduce inflammation that clogs blood vessels. Protein and calcium strengthen your pelvic floor muscles, the ones that control erections, urinary flow, and balance. When blood flow slows with age, these muscles are among the first to suffer. But when you fuel them correctly, especially first thing in the morning, your body responds fast. You feel more stable, less numbness, and yes, more confident in intimate moments. Without pills, I had a patient, James, 65 years old. He told me he hadn't had a morning erection in over 2 years. For weeks after switching his breakfast to include plain yogurt with a drizzle of honey, he called me, voice shaking with disbelief. Doc? I woke up feeling like I was 40 again. That's the power of giving your body what it has been begging for, at exactly the right time. Ingredient number 2, quinoa with almonds. The artery cleaner next is one of my favorite prescriptions. And it's not a pill, it's a bowl. Whenever I see an older man struggling with circulation, weak erections, or that heavy dragging feeling in the lower body, I don't just ask about medications, I ask about breakfast. 9 times out of 10, it's either non-existent or packed with sugar and empty carbs. That's a disaster for blood flow. Instead, I recommend something that sounds almost too simple. A warm bowl of quinoa topped with almonds. Quinoa is rich in magnesium and fiber. Both relax blood vessels and help them stay open. For men over 60, That's not just helpful. That's essential. Now add almonds. Those little powerhouses are packed with healthy fats, vitamin E, and antioxidants that literally tell your arteries. Relax, open up, flow strong. I had a patient, Robert, 69, who said after retirement his body felt like it was shutting down. Low energy, weak legs, tendency fading. We swapped his sugary cereal for quinoa with almonds, blueberries, and a dash of cinnamon. Within 2 weeks, his legs felt lighter. A month later, he was sleeping better, waking up with more energy, and yes, more confidence where it mattered most. Doc, he said, laughing, I didn't think a bowl of quinoa could do this. The truth is, what you eat in the morning sets the tone for blood flow all day long. This combination? It tells your arteries, it's safe to open up. Time to feel alive again. Ingredient number 3, pomegranate. Nature's bedroom fruit now, if you're ready to take things to the next level. There's a fruit that works almost like a natural Viagra, but without the side effects. Pomegranate. When I told my patient Michael, 63, to start eating it in the morning, he laughed. Doc, isn't that just a fancy party snack? Most men have no idea pomegranate is packed with polyphenols, antioxidants that boost nitric oxide. It's the same compound that medications target, except here, you're fueling it naturally. Eat a handful of seeds or a glass of pure juice on an empty stomach, and in as little as a week, men report stronger morning erections, better sensitivity, and more energy below the waist. Michael called me 2 weeks later. Doc, I don't know if it's the pomegranate or the fact that I am finally eating breakfast, but something's definitely waking up down there. We both laughed, but the science is real. Pomegranate opens blood vessels and gives your lower body a new sense of vitality, fast. Ingredient number 4, avocado with olive oil. The circulation stabilizer of all the recommendations I give. This is the one that surprises men most. Half an avocado, drizzled with extra virgin olive oil. That's it. After hours without food, your muscles, including your pelvic floor, are running on empty. Your blood vessels are thirsty for nutrients. Your nervous system is desperate for balance. Avocados are rich in monosaturated fats that keep arteries flexible, plus potassium to regulate blood pressure. Add olive oil with its anti-inflammatory compounds, and you've just created the ultimate morning stabilizer for your entire lower body. I had a patient, William, 72, who woke up every day with heavy, numb legs and a dull ache in his groin. He'd tried stretching, massage, even prescriptions. Nothing worked. I told him, before your normal breakfast, eat half an avocado with olive oil and a glass of warm water. 3 days later he called. Doc, I don't know what's happening, but my legs are lighter. I'm not grabbing the nightstand just to get out of bed anymore. Sometimes the simplest foods are the ones your body has been craving all along. Ingredient number 5, blackberries. The vitality booster finally. One of the most overlooked yet most powerful foods for vascular and muscle health. Blackberries. These small, dark fruits are loaded with anthocyanins, antioxidants that strengthen blood vessels and keep arteries elastic. They also pack vitamin C and fiber to reduce inflammation and support muscle repair. David, 66, added just a handful of blackberries to his breakfast. In less than a week, he said, Doc, I never thought something so small could make such a big difference. For best results, eat them fresh or frozen, plain or with your yogurt. What you need to do starting tomorrow if you've made it this far, I know something important. You care, you're not coasting. You're still fighting for your vitality. And now, you have tools. But tools are worthless if they stay in the drawer. Tomorrow morning, pick one of these 5 foods. Just one. Maybe it's plain yogurt with honey. Maybe quinoa with almonds and cinnamon. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to happen. Because what you eat in the first hour after waking up is one of the most powerful choices you can make for your circulation, your confidence, and your independence. Don't skip breakfast anymore. Don't wait until you're already tired or behind on the day. Give your body what it needs while it's asking for help. Stay consistent. In a few days, you might feel more energy in your legs, more warmth in your groin, more strength in your steps, and yes, more responsiveness where it matters most. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s transform their energy and intimacy simply by committing to this one thing, starting the day with purpose. Aging doesn't take your strength. It only takes what you're willing to give up. And most of the time, what we give up first, ISNT, our bodies. It's our belief that change is still possible. I'm here to tell you, it absolutely is. You now know the 5 powerful morning foods: plain yogurt, quinoa with almonds, pomegranate, avocado with olive oil, and blackberries. That can restore blood flow, muscle function, and bring life back to the parts of your body that felt distant for too long. This isn't the end. Far from it. Your next act begins. At breakfast, it starts with one choice. To take that first bite tomorrow morning and remind your body what it's truly capable of.